Okay, boys and girls, good afternoon. Santiago, can you listen to me? Welcome to the online section that we have for today, online section number 3. We're about to finish the process. We're about to finish the course. Just 2 more weeks to go, okay? So people, what do we have for today? Basically, today, we have several activities. The first activity is that, to answer questions, whatever question you might have. That was the first exercise we have for today. The second activity is to explore the platform, the activities we have for the week. When we do it, I will explain the structures that we have to know for the week. And I have prepared an enjoyable activity that we're going to do all together, but unfortunately, there is only one person connected, so I am going to wait. I'm going to wait if it's possible to do it or not. Okay, I'm going to wait. If it's not possible, I will just explain to you the activities. So, pay attention. Let's begin. Right now, I am going to share the screen. I am going to share my screen and I will tell you what we have for you. Okay? Pay attention. So this is what we have basically. As usual, we enter the platform. We follow the same process and we enter here. And when we enter the platform, we go straight to the course, level number 4. Okay, in order to find out what activities we have here in content of the course. So people, here in content of the course, we have the project, and in the project we have the schedule. Here in the schedule, we have the following information. We have people that today, October 6th, October 7th, it's been 1 day since learning activity number 3 started. It started yesterday and it goes from the 6th to the 12th. How many evidences do we have for the week? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different evidences. The first evidence is let's find words. The second evidence is interactive activity at the restaurant. The third activity is what was happening when it happened. And the fourth evidence is all in the past. So basically, as you can see here, all the evidences that we covered today turn around the past tense. And specifically, the past continuous, okay? That's what it is about. So let's explore. All right, what are we going to do now? Explore the evidences, and I will explain to you the topics, the grammar topics that you need to know in order to be able to carry out the different evidences that we have heard. So in the first evidence, we have this. We have let's find the words. What do we have? We have to download this document. And in this document, basically, we have a crossword puzzle. In the crossword puzzle, you have to find the words, and then you have to write R if the sentence is right or write if the sentence is wrong. It depends on what? It depends on the structure. So here you have to analyze the structure of the sentences, okay? Basically, the purpose is to put into practice the words that appear here. We have always, we have as quickly as possible, tan pronto sea posible, immediately, inmediatamente, eventually, eventualmente, later, más tarde, después, soon, pronto, then, luego, until, hasta, and at the age, a la edad de. So we have different words. So the idea is explore the words in the crossword puzzle and then use the words to complete the sentences. That is the first activity of people. Second activity, okay, remember, interactive. The multimedia activity. Teacher, where can I find the multimedia? Here in material and support material. And basically what you have to do is come here to multimedia, my people, and do the exercise. That's basically what you have to do, all right? Carry out this complementary activity which explore the topics that have been studied or that will be studied in the different exercise, okay? So this is very nice and very interesting. You have to spare the time to work it out, okay? Very important, my people. All right. Okay. So now, when you finish these material and support material activities, basically what you have to do, my people, is get over here. You have to get over here. You have to come to evidence again, and then continue with the next one. This is evidence number 3, okay? Now let's go to the following evidence. The following evidence is called what was happening when it happened, right? What you have to do is download the document, download it here, all right? Open this document. And when you open it, you will find this. You will find a series of events that were happening at a particular time in the past. So what do you have to do? You have to use the words to make complete sentences following the first example. I was ironing a shirt when I burned it, okay? I will explain this structure to you in a minute. So basically you have to do the same here, complete the sentences. Now, after that, you have to think about when you were 12 years old. Write 3 paragraphs about the things that you used to do. You used to like, you used to hate, and explain why. You have some ideas in the box. Remember that when we say used to es solía. Te van a escribir acciones que ustedes solían hacer, que les solían gustar, que solían odiar cuando tenían 12 años. Listo, utilizando la estructura de used to. Van a hacer los 3 parrafitos acá y me los van a enviar. Listo. Posteriormente vamos a pasar a la otra estructura que se llama all in the past. La descargamos y nos damos cuenta que básicamente encontrar es una historia, right? It's a story in past. Evidence in the past. Con unas preguntas. Las preguntas, for this part of the evidence, you will have to record another file answering the following questions. What do you used to do on vacation when you were in high school? What do you look like when you were 15 years old? Estas son diferentes preguntas. Usted las va a ir contestando. ¿Sí? Con su propia información. Now you're going to see some pictures that show an unfortunate accident that happened to Jennifer a few years ago while she was driving home after work. See what happened to her and write it down. Use past simple and past continuous to narrate the event. Entonces vamos a narrar los eventos que le sucedieron a Jennifer, cómo fue su accidente, right? Para hacerlo vamos a utilizar el simple past y el past continuous. Guys, give me 1 second, please. Okay, people, sorry. Let's continue here now. Okay. All right, my people. So as I was telling you, the purpose of this activity here is basically to describe what the story using the simple past and the past continuous. Example, one day a few years ago, Jennifer was driving home from work. Suddenly, the car stopped. And Jennifer, then you have to continue the story. What structure do you have to use? You have to use the simple past and you have to use the past continuous. I'm going to explain that to you later on in just a minute, okay? People, that's the final evidence that we have, okay? That is the final evidence. Remember, guys, that here is a record, right? Evidence in the past. Okay, so first you have to record yourself answering these questions, and then you have to narrate the story that happened to Jennifer during her accident, okay? According to the activity that we have to use the simple past and the past continuous for that activity. Simple past and past continuous, okay? Past continuous and simple past. What is the simple past? Basically, when I say my mother came home, right? So it's an action that is in past with the verb, obviously, in simple past. Past continuous is an action that was in progress in a particular time. For example, I was watching TV. I was watching TV. I was listening to music. I was listening to music, right? I was driving. I was driving my car. So it's an action that was in progress in a particular time in the past. So remember, the verb to be in past plus the verb with ing. Look, verb to be in past plus verb with ing. Verb to be in past plus verb with ing. Okay? So I say, for example, now it is possible to make combinations of past continuous and simple past. For example, I can say, I was watching TV like this. I was watching TV when my mother came home. So it is possible to make this kind of combination, right? With past continuous, yes, connector when, and then the simple past, just with the verb in past. That is the structure, okay? One more example. She was driving, right? When she saw the accident. So pay attention, past continuous. She was driving. Ella estaba conduciendo cuando connector vio el accidente. When she saw the accident. So in English, guys, it is possible to make this kind of combinations applying the simple past and applying the past continuous. What do you have to remember? Remember to use the past continuous with ing. And remember to use the verb in the simple past. That's all that you have to bear in mind every time you want to apply this structure. So my boys and my girls, for this week, this is basically the activity that we have to explore. The use of the past continuous and the simple past to describe different events or to narrate different events. Remember, you can make different combinations. It doesn't matter. You can use them anyhow. So if you have, for example, this, I take shower, right? Take shower. My friend called me. Okay, you have to conjugate. So you say, remember, I was taking a shower, right? When connector, my friend called me, right? Simple. Now we have here past continuous in this part of the sentence. And then in this part, we have the connector when. And in this final part, we have the verb in simple past. And that is basically the structure that you have to use during the week. Okay? My boys and my girls. In this case, we have two people connected. Andres and Santiago. I am recording the section because, as I said before, I understand that for some people it's quite difficult. It is quite difficult to connect at this time. But anyway, I hope that you can spare the time to see the recordings and answer whatever question you might have. Okay, my boys and my girls, thank you very much. It was nice to be here with you, and I hope to see you again next week. Okay, have a good afternoon.